Hello and welcome to Penny's game Hoard. I am Penny, and we are playing Thief 2. So, we just finished I keep wanting to say a two-parter. It's not a two-parter, it's two missions in one. The previous episode where I decided to lump them together because they're kind of short and the missions have a sort of the same through line. So I thought it would make sense to have them in the same episode. And now we are, if you remember, we are in an uneasy alliance with Viktoria, the cohort of the trickster, who we killed in the previous game, but she is willing to put her differences aside, put her vengeance aside, to work with us to take out the mechanists, who are clearly a bigger threat. I think she understands that Garrett is probably not gonna kill Viktoria or anything like that. He has really no grudge against her. He is not single-mindedly trying to kill, her and the trickster like the mechanists and the Hamrites would be. So she probably understands that Garrett only went after Constantine and the trickster because of his betrayal and because he threatened Garrett's way of life, rather than any sort of sense of duty. So, I think Viktoria feels kind of safe in this alliance, but Garrett is probably reasonably concerned. But now we get into my favorite mission, and let us get into it.
The new scripture of the master builder?
Karras is rewriting ancient hammer texts, but to what end, we don't know.
So you want me to find out?
Yes, but there's a more pressing problem. Karras is throwing a ball for the local nobility at Angelwatch, the new mechanist tower in Dayport. We need to know what he is up to. You have to be there, Garrett. Tonight, while the party is in progress.
Angelwatch? Is this how our arrangement is going to work? You coming up with ways for me to get myself killed?
Is this really Garrett, the master thief I hear talking? If danger is going to be a problem for you, then...
Just give me the details.
Security at the tower will be extra heavy with the city's nobility in attendance. So gaining entrance will be difficult.
For you, maybe. But I won't be knocking on the front door. The rooftops aren't called the Thieves' Highway for nothing.
I have some equipment for you. You should begin immediately. And also...
Remember to pickpocket the party guests?
You must find out whatever you can about the Cetus Project, a name our agents have overheard repeatedly. Karras has an office in the tower. Try to obtain some information there.
Brilliant idea. Try to find information about Karras' secret project in his office.
You do remember who the enemy is, don't you, Garrett?
If your information is wrong, and I end up risking my neck for nothing, this arrangement is over. Then try asking me that question again.
Life of the party. So we're going to the Angelwatch Tower, which I believe we've heard mentioned once or twice before in previous missions. The mechanists are out to kill you. Get to Angelwatch via the rooftops to avoid unwanted attention. Infiltrate Angelwatch. The access hatch on the eastern side should provide undetected entry. Spy on Karras to learn why he's throwing the party. Break into his office and find some information on the Cetus project. Find and read Karras' latest entry into the new scripture of the Master Builder. So he's just straight up rewriting religious texts to fit his new worldview. Between the wealth of the Mechanist Tower and the houses of Dayport, tonight should be a pretty good haul. Grab 1,100 worth of loot. You're a thief, not a murderer. Don't kill anybody who's unarmed. And when your objectives have been completed, get out of Angelwatch and back to the safety of the bell tower. Okay. So, scripture passage. This is the first passage of the new scripture of the Master Builder, written by Karras and given to you by Viktoria. We now have vine arrows, produced by Viktoria's magic and brought to the city via the proper bribes. This arrow can take root on grill work as well as any surface a normal rope arrow could stick into. So if you see like a grate, like the wall or the ceiling, the vine arrow will also stick into that, which I think is a pretty neat idea. We also have frog beast eggs. Smuggled into the city at great expense by Viktoria's agents, these items will burst soggily when thrown and produce a frog beast who will ally with you. So now we have remember those little froggies from the first game that exploded? Now we can make our own. Equipment tip, loot tip. I'm gonna buy these and then again, read them and then restart. Equipment tip. Mr. Garrett, I apologize for my inability to serve your particular needs, but at this time I simply lack the supplies you require. But I do know where a man of your particular skills might acquire a few useful tools. Castle Carlisle in Dayport has a well-stocked armory, complete with the finest arrows and explosives. Getting into the armory may be difficult, though. Rumor has it that Carlisle has installed a new security door, and the thing is immune to everything from lockpicking to battering rams. Still, a man of your reputation should be able to circumvent such challenges, no? Rudyard. Okay. And then, loot tip. Gee, got some news for you. A guy named Valencia just entered Dayport, and he's only there for a couple of days. He's some kind of diamond exporter, deals with rough stones. Well, while he's in town, he's storing a pouch of uncut diamonds at the Dayport Traders Bank. Security there is supposed to be pretty loose. Hell, the place is on the top floor of one of them marble buildings, so they must not expect any company, if you know what I mean. Should be fairly straightforward if you take the Thieves' Highway. And then let's also read the scripture before I restart. The new scripture of the Master Builder, draft page 3. And so Karras did set quill to paper to record his accomplishments, the most important of humankind before him, and certainly after, performed in the service of the Master Builder. And at that time none could know this scripture, and Karras could not read from it during his sermons, for he knew that humans, even his followers, in their weakness, would not rejoice and celebrate, as Karras had at the good news of the Builder's paradise. Because humans were flawed, they would fail to understand. It was only Karras who truly knew that humans were an invention of the Master Builder, that they might invent the Builder's children to please him. In the soft whirring of the clean-oiled gears of the children around him, Karras heard the deafening roar of their approval. Note: I shall need to take pains in collecting these materials together again. In my urgent press to capture events that passed and my thoughts on them, I have writ passages in many of my chambers, and at present I cannot return to collect them, nor shall I trust another to collect them for me. So he sees humans as flawed, and he wants to rewrite the world in his new vision. 3 vine arrows. Again, they're like rope arrows, so 3 is perfectly fine. Let's stock up on... let's get 10 of these babies. 10 water arrows. 2 scouting orbs is fine. Let's get 4 more moss arrows. 40 broadheads, that's more than enough. They don't have any more healing potions for sale. I find it interesting that they have 15 fire arrows for sale, when the maximum amount of loot that you could have would be less than you'd be able to purchase all the fire arrows. So that's kind of funny. Same with the can you even buy all of the flash bombs? I don't think you can. You can have 75 to spare, but you definitely can't buy all the fire arrows. I don't know why they gave you that many. That's kind of ridiculous. Okay, let's get back to 10 of those, 4 of those. Noisemaker, I think I'll be fine on that. Let's actually get 2 fire arrows just in case. A landmine. Oh yeah, that's a new thing that they added in this game. Landmines can now be disarmed with your lockpicks. I remember trying to do that in the first game and failing miserably, because I forgot that that's only in the second game. And actually no, let's trade out that for 2 of these. I think that's going to be more useful. And 1 more of those, and I think we're going to be good. Save. We're past the halfway point. I think the halfway point is tracing the courier. Oh, sorry, Garrett, I didn't mean to interrupt you there.
Hey, the city looks almost bearable from up here.
Classic sass. Found a secret already. This mission is dripping with secrets. It's got a ton of stuff to read and things to interact with. It's got some of the best conversations in this entire series, I think. I'm gonna put you down there.
If I follow this road north, it should take me right to the Mechanist Tower.
That is a keeper. There's a keeper staring at me. Takes care of him. Grab that. Oh, the keeper is like, what happened? Gee, you saw me enter and leave with a bloodied sword. I wonder what happened. Save. Open window. Hello? Anybody home? Oh yeah, there's a car coming.
No.
And there's a secret up here, I remember. Whoa, Jesus. Camera went all shaky there. Oh. Smash these boards. Now we're in here. What do we got? Some apples, got a bottle, got some cheese. Stargazer's Journal, 67th Evening of Observation. I can stand it no longer. Since my first examinations of that distant globe, that glorious blue jewel, I knew my time here in the city was at an end. For how could I possibly remain content in this quagmire of filth, corruption, and religious fanaticism when there exists a whole new world just within reach, ripe for exploration? The means of my departure is almost within my grasp, despite a recent setback. Relic was a fine young servant and a dedicated laboratory assistant. Oh, the anguish as I removed his entrails from the plaza's great statue. And worst of all, I realized it was my miscalculations that cost the lad his life. Oh, Jesus. How could I have been so stupid? The scientific principle is sound, I am sure. Using my patented sunburst device, an explosive of the highest magnitude, a thick wooden box can travel the distance needed to reach the stars. How foolish of me to forget the protective layer of lead. Yeah, I don't think putting an explosive next to a wooden crate is gonna fare well for the crate. But the past is exactly that, and it's time to move on. I've hired a new assistant, a drunken old crone named Hilda, who will make the test flight. The sunburst device will simply be placed under the box and ignited from a distance, and Hilda will soar to that beautiful new world. Once there, she is to communicate with me via smoke signal when it is safe for me to proceed. She is, of course, a bit nervous about the proceedings, but a pint of aged gin should be enough to put her fears to rest. To the stars. So literally, like the... Well, what book is it? I think Jules Verne, where they go to outer space, they go to the moon with a, basically a metal sphere that gets launched out of a cannon. Back when we didn't really know how to get all the way up there. Health potion. This, I'm gonna be very quiet for this, because you're gonna want to hear this.
And I'm telling you that the only stench heartier than your rotting burrick of a master is the liquor on his fetid breath. If he comes near Lady Van Vernon again, we'll boil his knickers.
Oh, mighty fine words coming from a knock-kneed, inbred page boy such as yourself. Our good Master Willie wouldn't be caught near that frumpy little trollop unless he were holding her back at the end of a halberd.
How dare you defile the name of someone so good and virtuous as the Lady Van Vernon? Our lady is a saint among mortal women. An angel so pure the heavens couldn't hold her.
Ah, your lady, an angel? You're lucky the dockside whore keeps aren't bashing down her door for stealing their clientele. Why, just last night, I saw her out back, warming up the stable boy.
Such slander will not be tolerated while we're on watch. You'd best run and rescue your helpless limp lord before he flounders in his own vomit, or wakes up naked in a hen coop. Scurry off, or you'll require some unnecessary ventilation.
Is that a threat, you shriveled old maid? You gonna prick us with your sewing needles? On this side of the street, we shoot like soldiers, so don't make promises your arrows can't keep.
You gone too far this time, you camel-mannered tunic-wearing mollycoddle! An arrow in the throat will shut you up!
Have at thee! Hey, what the hell? Help me!
So, let's try all of this again without making the mistake of forgetting my microphone. I realized it when I looked over at the OBS capture and I saw that I was talking, but my little goblin head wasn't shaking around. And I was like, huh, did I have there's like a sort of, what's the word I'm looking for? A minimum level of noise I have to be making for it to register as me talking. And I thought to myself, maybe I'm just not talking loud enough. So I started talking a bit louder, and I realized it wasn't even picking up the sound at all, even when I was like coughing directly into the mic. And at that point, I looked over at my Stream Deck controls and I saw that the toggle mic button was on. And I have to say, about the coldest shiver in the world went down my spine. So that was about 20 to 30 minutes of gameplay that I now have to redo because I am an absolute genius and an expert at video games.
Hello?
So if you're wondering why I seem to be knowing exactly what's going on at all times, well, yeah, I'm just a genius.
Quiet, you lumbering ox. You're making enough racket to wake the whole of Dayport. Well, it's dark, and I can't seize what I'm lifting. What you'll see is the haft of my sword across your brow if you don't hurry things up. There's a guard in the building, and we're both skewered if he hears you. All right. But I got me a question. Do we want the gold or the jewelry? We want whatever you can carry, you tougher. Now hurry it along before we're seen. Or maybe you want to spend a lifetime or two in the Bluecoats company? The Bluecoats? Where? Oh, just hurry it up already.
Well, well, housebreakers. How quaint.
There's a gift for you.
Come on out.
Oh,
I'll take care of you, coward. Face me like a man.
he's mad.
We're gonna have fun cutting you
That's what I was trying to do last time,
while you can, Tapper. You're
and I
ours
realized
now.
this was the exact moment where I realized my microphone wasn't working because I was talking about getting that guard, because there is a guard in the building. You can get him to run up and fight these bandits.
I'm gonna count to 3, so you get him! Grin while you can, Tapper.
Are they not gonna
You're
fight
ours
each
now.
other? Oh, there we go. They're so focused on trying to kill me that they keep forgetting. That takes care of them. Whoa, this card is kind of tough. He's a little faster than the usual ones. But he took care of the competition for me. Breaking in. I don't think there's... Is there anything? I feel like there's something else. Ah, here we go. Little broken elevator section here. Ah, here we go. This is the Necromancerous Spire. There's a straight up a necromancer. Where was it again? I remember there being a hidden book. There it is. Then we go up here. Surprised the neighbors didn't look in and be like, huh, that's weird and creepy. But there's a dude doing black magic. If you read the book, it's all creepy and whatnot, and it summons 2 zombies. I will immediately flee from them. I do not want my skin to be removed from my body. Thank you for the money. Thank you for the head. Let's read this again. Whosoever finds this note, I bid thee farewell, for I no longer dwell in your domain of fetid flesh. My essence is now forever preserved in the plane of earth, beyond the reaches of fear and fire. I owe my transcendence to the Book of Ash, that tome of legend I recovered so long ago from the sands of long-forgotten kings. Within its pages lie the secrets of life, death, and undeath. The hand forbade its study, for it drove so many into madness, but I have succeeded where others have failed. But be warned, the truth is hidden from the unworthy. Blacken thy heart, or face the prisoners of the flesh. Azaran the Cruel. Yes, in the first game, in Thief Gold, when you infiltrate the... Okay, don't look at me, please. If you infiltrate the library of the Hand Brotherhood, you come across, I believe, some sort of note or missive or something talking about how there's a necromancer doing all sorts of naughty things, and that he apparently stole the Book of Ash. Yeah, you stay there. Yeah, you just keep being yourself. I'm gonna go over here. And so now the Necromancer is here, and I left him. Well, I almost said I left him a little present, but that was his corpse in the basement, or his bones. So I didn't really leave him a prize. I just left housekeeping a present. I don't think he has housekeeping. This joke is going nowhere. Abort. Then we go over here.
But it's just not fair. The season's most ballyhooed social event, and we're not even invited? I am a Rothschild. Don't they understand that? Don't they understand how incredibly important I am?
Shh, I know, dear. But there will be other banquets. Besides, it's not as if we intend to join their silly religion or anything.
No, it's not that. It's just that, well...
Yes, my snookums?
Oh, Pumpkin! The Mechanists invited the Bumblesins! The Bumblesins! I mean, they haven't been in the inner circle in years!
Now, Frederick, don't you think you're overreacting just a tad?
No! I am Frederick Juniper Rothschild III, and I deserve more recognition than those commoners.
Oh, I know what we'll do, my sweet. We'll throw our own ball to the abyss with those Mechanists and their private affairs. Besides, they're just looking for supporters. We'll have our own banquet and invite everyone but the Bumblesons. Would that make you happy, my love?
Oh, yes! What an absolutely capital idea!
Okay. That's a funny conversation. I really like that one. Such a whiny little brat.
I thought I saw something.
Okay. Fire arrow. Excellent. That's a little dangerous, but let's see if we can do anything here. Hello? What's this? Dayport Traders Bank. Cool. Be very, very quiet. Thank you. I'll take your key. I will take your U. And I will drop your U. Let's do that right there. Supervisor. Mr. J.B. Tuttleshank. That's a hilarious name. Okay. What do you got? Another key. Oh, it's the same key. What do you got for me? Open up. Thank you. A lever. Okay. Ah, it opens up the safe right here. A big pile of gems. Cool. Already got our loot goal. Grimshaw. Lock the receipts in the safe this time, or you'll taste the lash. Though I can't prove it, I suspect one of the night watchmen of having sticky fingers. If not every penny is accounted for... Oh, I'm here. I'm accounted for. If not every penny is accounted for in the morning, it will come out of your backside. And another thing. Don Valencia will be by in the morning to pick up his diamonds. Make sure you log the transfer and extend every courtesy we have available. Valencia is a client I do not want to lose. Tuttleshank. I have very bad news for you, Mr. Tuttleshank. You may have lost a client. Or you will, once he realizes, I've stolen his stuff.
What was that noise?
That was the noise of me sneaking up behind you and hitting you on the head. Well, that pissed him off. Not my problem. It's your problem now. Oh, this is the Bumbleson dude. Or the dude who was mad about the Bumblesons. Oh, I'm not supposed to be up here. I am not supposed to be up here. Oh no. The world is tearing itself apart. Okay, so we're just on this side of this whole situation. I'm going to silently glide my way over. Hi. Oh, hi. Okay.
Come back out here, it comes, right?
Don't know how I'm going to deal with this. Just kidding. I have a stupid amount of broadhead arrows. And lots of patience.
Over here! God! Your dog!
Okay. That takes care of that. I don't want anybody seeing the bodies, so I'm going to dump them down there onto the public thoroughfare. It was nothing. And this is also nothing. Don't worry. That was nothing. Okay. Drop you down. Jump. Oh. Hello? Okay. Garrett, we hope the information we have provided you thus far has been useful. You do well to seek information at Angelwatch. But beware, all is not as it seems at the Mechanist Tower, and Karras is more aware of your actions than you may think. Still, there are ways to outwit him. Okay, so the keepers are keeping track of me. Cross this.
Careful.
You don't need to tell me twice. Ooh. What is this? Oh, a spider. Hi. You... Huh. Doesn't seem to mind me. Horticulturist's log. Growing a new strain of mushroom supplied by my new friends. They actually give off a substantial amount of light. I'm considering abandoning the powered lamps and replacing them all with mushrooms. I can imagine the look on Theodore's face. Interesting. Long Daddy has proven to be quite the gardener's assistant. Today he intercepted a carrion diver that was headed right for the rhododendron. Jesus. Those little buggers have destroyed more of my plants than I care to remember. I may just let Long Daddy web up the entire eastern end of the greenhouse if it will stop the insects from getting through. I've been contracted out to build an enormous terrarium for Thistlewell. Ah, the rich and their luxuries. Anna. Okay. Mass arrow. So, it's just a chill spider? Alright, cool. Hello, Long Daddy. Let's go. Oh. Can I get up there? I wonder what's up here. What's this? That's the greenhouse. Oh. You saw nothing.
Something there.
No. Shush. You saw nothing. Oh, this is the, Castle Carlisle. Okay. Trondheim. You were correct in recommending Tall Camric and Sons. for our recent contracting needs. Their craftsmanship is truly remarkable, as evidenced by our new armory door. It's made of pit-forged steel, interwoven with black iron and coated with titanium resin, or something like that. The sun itself could not blast that portal open. In the unlikely event that we are attacked, the men should come to one of us to gain access to the armory. Remember the 30-day siege at Castle Morindrum, old friend? Ah, now those were the days. It is truly a shame that the men must be kept from the very tools of the profession, but such blatant misuse of gas arrows simply cannot be tolerated. Alas, that poor Burrick. Moloch. So, the sun itself can't blast this thing open, huh? I happen to have something called a sunburst device. And I'm going to quick save. Very carefully. Okay. Are you still alive? No, you're not. It's literally just the bomb from Thief Gold. The big bomb from Return to the Cathedral. But now we can steal all their goodies. They don't seem to have any gas arrows. I guess because they misused them. But that was still a fun thing to do. I wonder if I want to retain this arrow. There we go. I wanted to use the angle of that greenhouse to protect myself from damage. My throat is really starting to hurt, unfortunately, because I did all that talking to myself in... Oh yeah, that's the Keeper book. I did all that talking to myself with my mic muted, and that really put a strain on the vocal cords.
Who's there?
No need for alarm, ladies. Just passing through.
Ah, Garrett. Trying to be a ladies' man. The Louises. Now we're at Angelwatch. Ooh, boy. It's a biggin. Can't seem to go anywhere else. Really is the end of the road. Now we're at Angelwatch. Drunken guard. Oh my god. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait. 8? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Get 8 bottles of alcohol. That is incredibly unhealthy. And I did him a favor by killing him like that because I think he would have died of liver poisoning anyways. Okay, that's pretty. The moon.
So, that's the castle of the future. I'll take my tenement any day of the week.
You and me both, buddy. Yeah, that moon shining over the... They clearly thought of that. They clearly moved the stuff in that way. That's a weird way that the fog is interacting with the skybox and whatnot. I think that just might be a weird texture bug. I don't think that's supposed to be happening. So, Angelwatch. Objective complete.
Maybe tower security isn't as tight as I thought.
Okay. Eastern side, access hatch 2. Southeast corner is the mechanical lift, main concourse. Office is on the 5th floor. Oh, okay. Brethren, the guard on the office door shall be changed upon every 3 hours, though I trust that our guests shall not be curious enough to attempt entrance. For further precaution, however, Father Karras hath entrusted me with the sole key. Most of the alarms and watchers that protect the tower hath also been disabled to prevent our guests from causing any mishaps. While I expect the nobility to mind their manners, remain thou ever vigilant. Friend Vilnia. Okay.
What?
Now I can hit you on the head. And now, oh, I hear a mechanical beastie. Cool. Oh, don't look me in. What we got here? Better be something good. It's taking this long to unlock it. Watch it be something useless. Ooh. Okay. Scouting orb. And with the cash. Cool. Don't mind if I do. Hello. Broadheads, okay. Mines, okay. Flash bombs. They're just dumping all sorts of stuff on me. Oop. I'll put this light out in case somebody comes into the room when I'm unlocking this. Nobody came into the room while I was unlocking it. Feel that, and then Friend Vilnia. Note thee well the following. 'Tis the final listing of the voice machines. Make it thy task to be sure the servants have placed them in working before the arrival of tonight's guests. Voice machine 1, central concourse. 2 in the library. 3 in the chapel. 4 in the dining room. 5 in the gallery, and 6 in the ballroom. Further, forget not the machine for our special guest. Alright. Chapel. I hear a big lad walking around. And thou art not working. And I will be taking your consciousness. Thank you. And your stuff. And I will be dropping you with your friend. Thank you. What do we have here?
Message number 3 of 6.
Lords and ladies, behold the Builder's Chapel. It is here we reflect upon the Builder's great plan. The servants I am giving thee are examples of our strivings toward his ideas. Before they were servants, the souls behind the masks were lost and unproductive. Now they are models of efficiency. Alas, if only I could be there to share with thee the wonder of this moment. But I digress. On with the tour.
So, Karras doesn't even show up for his own party.
Okay, so I can't spy on him, but I have to activate all the voice machines to hear his messages. Come on. There we go. Just squeeze by him. Floor 2. There's just stairs up. I'm gonna go... If the first machine is in the main concourse, I want to activate that first and listen to them in order. I mean, I've already heard 3. Now we go down. Ooh, I wonder if I can... Yes. I'm up here now. Ooh, there's a... Oh, that must lead to the vent. Okay. Let's see. Does it? Oh, no, it leads to this area here. Oh, I just didn't see the... Okay. I somehow... My eyes glazed over it, I guess? So what do we got going on here, huh? Main concourse? Swore I heard something going on down here. Yeah, there's a big lad walking around. I want to take him out so that I can listen to the voice recording without him being all noisy and getting in the way. Okay. Voice recording... These are really close-up seats. I feel like they could have given these people a little bit more leg room, but okay. There's Karras. Say hello to Karras. Hi. Okay. Voice recording number 1.
Message number 1 of 6.
Is this functioning? Oh. My good guest, welcome to Angelwatch. I have gathered you here, citizens of exceptional breeding, for a fine and festive evening. The builder's work never ceases. Thus I am not able to attend in person, but I am present in heart and voice, as you can plainly hear. Franvilia will be your host in my absence. Now, our evening together begins.
Okay. I don't know why it's showing double subtitles. Is there anything down there? No, just the bodies. Oh, come back down. I need you. So, there we go. And we need to find, I think the library is next. And then library is number 2. Okay.
Strange. Who are you?
Nobody of consequence. Don't worry about it. Oh. Oh. Go away.
My eardrums do tap much today.
Okay. Get rid of you. Put you in there. Oh, there's another guy. Okay. Is he coming this way? Thank you for falling unconscious. I really appreciate it. You in the shadows over there. Ooh, library. This is where I want to be. Oh, that's the person who hurt me. Okay. Okay, well, now she can't hear me. I can hear one of the masked servants. Yeah.
Strange. I saw something there for a moment.
Okay.
What was that?
See what that was.
But a breeze, nothing more.
This is the fourth floor.
It's overreacting.
Who's there? What?
This one has found.
Okay. So,
Message number 2 of 6.
Greetings again, guests. I pray your spirits do not suffer for my absence. I present to each a gift. The most wondrous yet of my innovations. A living worker suited to all household tasks. Ready always to perform your bidding. I call them the servants. The servant knows not how to lade or gossip. The servant knows only how to tirelessly perform thy will, be it cooking, cleaning, or gardening. Please accept them with my gratitude. But the tour continues. Pray, do follow Vilnia once again.
okay. If you're wondering, I try to find a piece of like dark area to put the subtitles against, so that when I'm editing this and you're viewing the subtitles, we'll generally pause it. It's easier to read for you guys.
Message number 5 of 6.
The builder created beauty to bring us joy. For the joyful of spirit work the longest. And in this gallery we find beauty. Fine guest, thou surely have precious works of art in thy home. Here too the servants are of use. They are completely trustworthy. At first hint of trouble, they will call to the nearest guard. Take some time to appreciate our gallery, then Vilnia will escort you to the ballroom.
Somebody just yelled that I'm armed. I don't know who spotted me. But it's never good when somebody yells that I'm armed. Oh. Hey, where are you going? Going down there? Okay. Okay, there's that guy.
That's the point, Margaret. Now they will be happy.
To serve the nobility is the highest privilege in life, of course. But slavery is just so distasteful.
No, not slaves, Margaret. Servants. You heard Mr. Karras. But why argue semantics? Before this, they were raving lunatics. Have you ever seen a lunatic prepare a stew? Or sweep a stable? Not a pretty sight, one can be sure of that.
Oh, Christopher, you're such a card. Oh, Karras did say the servants could garden. I wonder if they can plant azaleas or roses. We could use them to trim the lilac bushes as well.
You see, my dear, the servants can truly make you happy. Could there be a more noble purpose in life?
Oh, Christopher, stop! What's that?
Anyone who says that older games aren't political just aren't paying attention to the messages of games. If that's straight up like what actual people said and still say sometimes about quote-unquote undesirables in society. If that was any more on the nose, I think the front of your skull would be getting pushed in. Oh, you. You can go downstairs. Okay. Don't have many places to put out lights. This is why it's a classic thieving place, I guess. You gotta actually work for where you're going. You can't just make everything dark. Hold on just 1 second. Once again, it reset my device to a default audio device for my speaking ad. At least it was still capturing my voice, but man, this sucks. This is my favorite level, and so far it's been riddled with all sorts of mistakes, but I really don't want to re-record the entire thing. That'd be very tedious, and I would not be happy. I wouldn't be making any as many comments or jokes or whatever. I'd be just burnt out by the fact that I failed this, I guess. So I'd rather keep going. Show must go on. And I'll just edit out all the nasty bits where I failed. Master guest list. Dorcas Goodfellow. Great name. In attendance. Lord Bafford, in attendance. Madame Denier, declined invitation, pagan sympathizer. Lord Gervasius, in attendance. Ramirez, no response. Well, probably because, remember back to our playthrough, I think I killed him by throwing him in his burrick pen, so of course there's no response. The Bumblesons, Winifred and Archibald, in attendance. Thistlewell, in attendance. Evel de Revencourt, in attendance. The Rothschilds, Frederick and Penelope, no response. Misplaced invitation? So they were invited, but the invitation was misplaced. Okay, cool. Sir McAllister Crom, in attendance. I hear more servants. That's a child. That's straight up a child. They did this to a kid. They took some kid off the street. I want to make sure I've gotten rid of everybody, because I still see subtitles and I don't want. I don't want any more distractions. Okay, so we got ourselves a kitchen here. You are in the way, and you have money, so I will take both. Your consciousness and your money. What's that?
The drums in mine ears do overly strong.
I don't like that you're in the way. So please. Thank you. Put you there. Okay.
Who's there? Hello?
Nothing. Go to bed. Don't fall in the fire. I need you to stay alive. If you died, I would lose the mission. I can't kill any innocents.
Who made that noise?
Thank you. Carlisle Armory key. Oh, okay. So there is a key that we could go all the way over here to get, or I could just blast it with the sunburst device. Any of these keys? Yes, this works on it. Okay. I really don't trust this. Mace. Okay. Really nothing in here except for a mace. Okay. Quick save. Second key. Healing potion. Okay. Ah. The new scripture of the Master Builder, draft, page 35. The builder smiled on the things Karras had done. Out of devotion, He had invented many machines, and these machines now served him well. He had transformed wretched humans into agents of the Builder's will, controlled directly by the influence of Karras' machines. These were called servants, and they had been embraced by those in the city who considered themselves superior because of the wealth of their coffers instead of their spirits. These same people had beamed at Karras with one face, but with another face smirked amongst each other and shared affronts. For this Karras had once detested them, but he saw now their role in the Builder's plan. In all these things, Karras had forged the tools that he would use to bring the Builder's paradise to the world. The Builder looked upon these tools as Karras made preparations to put them to use, and his gaze showed favor, and Karras felt the Builder's hands upon him, and the Builder's strength helping Karras carry his
One
burdens.
thing's for sure, this Karras guy has lost his mind.
I don't remember you. What the hell? Go away. I don't like you. You're creepy. Now I think I can play this in peace.
Message number 4 of 6.
Privilege guest. I trust you will enjoy this feast presented by the servants I have given you. Imagine, a short while ago these servants were confined to an asylum. Mentally feeble, they were of no use to anyone. Now they are safe and productive. Now they know happiness. Would that I could be with you tonight, for the servants make excellent cooks. After you dine, friend Vilnia will guide the arms of the gallery.
He got really mad when he said, "of no use to anyone." Like, buddy, the mask was slipping. You're really showing that you, keep not just flesh, but, undesirables, as they say. This must be the ballroom.
Indeed, the Builder's children must cater to the folly of the unworthy. Giving these servants as gifts.
Dost thou doubt the wisdom of Karras? Perhaps he should know of thy insubordination.
Nay, Vilnia. I meant no ill.
Good. Then hold thy tongue and do as ordered. Remember, the servants are but a masterful deception. Master Karras has the ability to control them himself wheresoever he be. In the end, they shall serve the will of the Builder.
Ah, yes. The rust gas. It's just that they look so very weak, so unlike weapons.
Yes, they do. The better to serve our purposes. For now, our task is to make these fools happy. So stay thou alert, but remain friendly. I shall be back in due time.
And here you are, coming back in due time.
Builder Karras, lead me to the heathen. Mischief has been done. Keep a lookout for an intruder.
Thank you. And now we have the final message.
Message number 6 of 6.
It is here that our evening ends. Enjoy the music and dance if thou willst. On the morrow, when thou dost return home, your servant will be waiting for thee. Yes, they travel on their own. Indeed, on occasion they will leave your homes in response to a device I call the guiding beacon, and return to us for but small adjustments. Upon their return to your homes, better servants there'll be. I apologize yet again for my absence tonight, noble friends. Fare thee well.
So he's putting servants in the houses of the nobility, taking people off the streets. In order to do so, this is the office. Save.
Greetings, Karras. Thou art expected, though not precisely welcomed. Seem not so surprised. I have anticipated thine arrival, just as I now anticipate thy departure. Art thou a religious man? It is time to say thy prayers. Thy sins will be thine own undoing.
Well, that's a fancy looking. Yep.
Time to get the goods and get out of here while I still...
Okay. Prestigious Amicus, Chief Engineer Karras. It's got some device here. Oh, hi. Yeah, okay. Okay, this is 4th floor. I need to go down again. The 3rd floor. Because we are escaping. Oh, sorry, 2nd floor. Because we are escaping. To head back to the belt. Whoa! Okay, I got caught on the train there for a second and it catapulted me forward.
Art thou there? Stop! Thou art caught.
And now we can go all the way back, and yes, there are now new guards along the way.
Be sure, thief. I shall find
So this mission does sort of fix. Whoa! Let me take her out first. You're aiming a little bit to the right. Oh, okay, that one was up. This mission fixes the issue that I have with these games, which is by the time you're done, or like mostly done with a mission, you're probably gonna have a lot of enemies knocked out or dead, unless you're playing let's say the framed mission, where you have to avoid knocking out more than a handful of people, or if you're doing a ghost playthrough where you self-imposed can't knock anybody out. So by the end of a mission,
Your feet shall be unrooted soon.
By the end of a mission, you're sort of like, there's no more threats. I need you to fall over, please.
Friends!
Thank you. So by the end of a mission, like, there's no more threats, and so you're just kind of just running around with nothing to do, really. You're just going back to previous locations to get your objectives done and stuff like that. So by having mechanists show up across the map as a form of security, it sort of fixes that problem. Because now, on the way back, you're still dealing with threats, and you're still needing to sneak around, or in my case, smack people on the head and bumble around like an idiot. That's what I do. Obviously, the way back is faster, because you're no longer exploring as much. Like, you've gotten everything, or you should have at least. so there's no need to search around for everything. But still, again, you still have to be careful. I don't see any more mechanists. Oh, there's one right there. Hi, I should use the frog beast egg. I never got to show those off. Let me save. And then I will show off these little friends. Where are they? There they are. Hi. I'll throw one down here. Ah.
Uphold me.
Whoops. Another one down there. Oh, god damn it. Fourth time's the charm. Ah, the explosion still killed her. Can't knock him out. So, next person to come up here through that door is gonna find a very explosive surprise. But yeah, they explode, they do a lot of damage. Surprisingly enough, they actually do damage to the iron beasts. You actually can kill them with frog beasts. Come over here. It's probably going to be like at least one more mechanist waiting for me on the way back. Hello? Anybody? Yep, one more. Do I have a gas arrow? I do. Thank you. And then you go down there. I don't see anybody else, so I think I'm safe. And then... ta-da! Mission complete. Stats, 260 out of 2853. That's pretty good. Only missed like 200-ish. 4 out of 7 secrets. Excellent. Overall, pretty good, yeah. So the reason why I absolutely love this mission is because, again, full of world building, all the little people to listen in on, all the conversations, all the readables, really gives you such a great understanding of this world and how it is. The introduction to the more nefarious sides of Karras's plot, the just varied places that you can go. It's really fun for some reason just to go over these sprawling rooftops on the way to the tower. You see it looming there in front of you, and it's kind of beautiful to behold. Go in and then loot the place, sneak around, and then it again fixes the issue of late game thief missions, or late in the mission, I should say, where you're sort of there's no more threats anymore if you're playing as like a normal person and you're not self-imposing any sort of restrictions on yourself. This time around, you still have to be a little bit careful. There's still enemies on the way back, and you could get, ambushed and caught by the mechanist archers. So I like how that's handled, how there's suddenly new threats, even all the way up until the end. So, again, love this mission. It's probably my favorite out of all of them. And if you liked it too, or if you liked a different mission, if there's any issues that you have with this mission, I'm sure there are some. I'm sure there are valid complaints. I don't want to have rose-tinted glasses and be like, oh, this is perfect. There's nothing wrong with it. Nah, I bet there are some issues with it. So if you have any thoughts and comments, if you liked it, if you didn't like it, let me know down below. And if you liked the video in general, please leave a like. I promise you, these next few videos, I will be ever more vigilant on making sure that my microphone is unmuted, and I'm going to try to fix the issue of my microphone disconnecting from the VideoTube Mini software, which keeps resetting it so my avatar doesn't shake as much. I think it's because the wire I have on it might be a little bit out of place. I'm going to try to fix that right now, or after this, I suppose. And then hopefully from here on out, it'll be a lot better and I won't have these hiccups. I apologize greatly that there were so many hiccups in this episode. Again, I'm gonna make sure that I keep. See, it just happened again. I bumped the microphone, and it went to. I think it reset itself. So I'm speaking right now, and my face isn't moving. So I think I have to fix something about me bumping the microphone cord. I'm gonna figure out how to fix that. So I don't want to have any more of these issues, these problems. I want you guys to have a good viewing experience. So again, I greatly apologize. But if you still liked the video nonetheless, I hope you do give it a like and subscribe. And as always, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.